Hi, I'm Tom, one of the co-founders of Hoppa. Today, I'm going to demonstrate how we work using a real-world use case. Now, we've all suffered from bad data, whether it's losing hours searching for a document or discovering conflicting information when you do eventually find it. And in my experience, investing time in information management makes sense, but often falls victim to delivery pressures, budget constraints, and so on. So in this video, I'll show you, with a bit of help from AI, how easy it can be for any team to assemble structured information catalogs to reinstate project control and power the next generation of AI agents. So for this video, I'm going to be using data publicly available from the ONR, the UK nuclear regulator. Now, the ONR publish loads of information on their website, everything from inspections, reports to planning information. And they've got around 3,000 documents that they make publicly available here. So it's a big data set, but thankfully the ONR have already got this data well structured, but that's not the case for everybody. So we've taken 35 documents from this online resource and then loaded them into our SharePoint site. And then what I've done is I've set us up with a custom standard uniquely tailored to this data set. So I've said I want to label my documents by type, by site, or by license, although this can be set up in any way we want. And then I've defined some search terms. So I've got 4 things here that I want to extract from my files. And then I've defined some tags. So the AI will label documents with the tags if it feels that they're applicable. So I'm going to create a session, give it a name, and then I want to connect into our SharePoint site so I can pick the files that I want to analyze. So I'll connect in there. That'll then use my credentials to load up the SharePoint sites that I have access to. I can then drill down through the folder tree, find the folders and the files that I want, and then pick them from the list and then click save to load in that data set. So that's some documents, Word documents, that's PDFs as well. We'll get that loaded in. And then what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to hit run, and that will then send my documents for analysis. And at this point, I'm going to go make a cup of tea. So analysis is all complete. Let's take a quick look at that now and see how it got on. So we'll open up the session. Yeah, it says completed. That's all good. And here are our results. So I'll turn on the search terms. And there we go. Better just make a couple of those columns a little smaller so we can see it all those across. We've got our search queries there and all the information extracted, all of our classifications. And if we then click on a file, we can see the description that's been generated there of the file. So one of those for each document. Can click through and have a look at the document itself, just if you do need to do any more detailed quality assurance. And then you can see all the classifications. And what it also shows there at the top is it shows that 4 of the classifications that it applied, the AI ranked itself as low certainty. So we can take a little look at those, get an understanding of why it classified. So yeah, there we go. Looks like perhaps it couldn't find a matching code part that it felt was a good match. And we can take a look at all of our search term information as well. And if I do want to, I can just go back and swap out that classification so I can apply my own edit to perhaps put it into that category that I want to do. And there we go. So there are our results in the time that it took me to make a cup of tea. Cheers.